Congratulations on your new 2019 Honda Passport. I'm going to do a quick walk around here and orientate you to some of the new features and functions of the things in your new vehicle. So first off, we'll start with the key fob. I'll flip my camera here. So we're going to start with the key fob. To lock the doors, push the lock button once. To unlock, push them twice to unlock all the doors. If you pushed and hold the unlock button a couple times, it will roll all the windows down, but because of the amount of mosquitoes out here in the Northwest Territories, I don't want to do that just at this time. All right, so we're gonna move on and around to the tailgate. Same thing for the tailgate. You can just push the button on the remote, it will open, or directly under the H, push down here, kick in, and you quickly shut it. I used the remote to shut it so it didn't open all the way. Again, I just want to keep it a little bit isolated as I am trying to keep the mosquitoes out of here for you, Sally. It was a fantastic drive up, by the way. I really enjoyed it. Underneath the hood, as you pop it, it's still pretty warm, still pretty bug fresh. I couldn't find a car wash here. It is 4 in the morning. We have washer fluid over here. Dipstick for your oil is right down there, bright orange. Fuse panels are right there and there. And if you needed to boost your car, right there is your positive terminal, and then this plastic cover just pulls up and off, and there's a ground strap underneath. All right, let's move on to the inside. The seat was all set up for me. Make sure the audio is off. All right, so going to this main display here. See if I can zoom out and get the steering wheel and everything in. Perfect. All right, so we have the little house button here, the home button, will let you cycle through the menu options up top and decide what you want to look at. You have your trip computer to show you the mileage. We're currently sitting at 1,978 kilometers. A little bit of a trip up to you here for the delivery. More than happy to do that, of course. It was my pleasure. I enjoyed it. You can see your all-wheel drive, so when you're driving, you can see which wheel has power going to it at what time. Your phone, you can go through who you're calling. Navigation system, it'll give you the turn-by-turn directions depending on where you're headed to. Now playing will give you the music you're listening to. I do have a USB key plugged in. It's just not reading it at this very time. Maintenance minder, so you can check your tire pressures from here and it gives you an actual readout. And then if I go back and I go to oil life, it's going to tell me that I have 90% oil life left right now. And then the next service is an A. A refers to a oil change, and the countdown goes backwards. When it hits about 20%, call me, let me know what those numbers say, and I'll help advise you and get you taken care of in the best way possible. All right, the phone controls down here. You have, opens your phone up, hangs up your phone, and voice prompt. As you can see, the voice prompt system comes on, which leads us over to here where it'll give you the menu as to what it will do and suggest. So you can just go through those anytime. Going to this display, it's very customizable. We're in the clock menu right now. If you were to hit settings, you could hit clock faces and you could load, I don't know if this USB key has any images on it. Select files transfer. It's all audio files on this USB key. If there was any media, I could transfer it as a video, as a photograph to change the backdrop. In the settings menu, you have many system settings. You can adjust your system settings, which is touch sensitivity, subscriptions, which would be for your Honda Link onboard LTE. Volume, touch sensitivity, etc. Go back. Connections. This is how other things are connected to your vehicle. So we have Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, cabin control, which we'll go over on the phone, so you can download the app at the time. Camera, this just sets your rear camera. Vehicle setup is important. Driver position, that sets the memory positions, which you'd set right over here. Driver 1, driver 2. They're paired to the key fobs, and I'll show you that on the keys in person. Power tailgate setup. This is how you'd set it up. Keyless opening, open with outer handle, and hands-free, so you can set it up so it wouldn't kick to open if you didn't want it to. Wireless charger. It is down here is your wireless charger. Oh, my mount just slipped. Your wireless charger is down there. Just set your phone on, wireless charging. You can just turn it on and off if you don't want to have the charging pad active. Door setup. You can set the auto door lock. So when it locks when the vehicle accelerates or when you shift it from park. I'm going to turn it to shift it from park. Auto door unlock. All doors with driver's door open, so all doors will unlock when you open your driver's door. Okay, you can set the keyless lock to answer back, so lock beeps back to you. It's very customizable in here, as you'll find. I don't know if you're an Apple user or an Android user. One of the nice things is if you click and hold one of these apps, you can then drag it up here and switch it into the highlighted route, or you can go hide. Oh, I think I have to click it and drag it down into hide, and then it will hide the app. Okay, perfect. You can also set hot button apps, so if you don't want FM and you're more likely to use Bluetooth audio because we are remote and in the Northwest Territories and you don't have a lot of radio station choices up here, you can just set it up like that. Perfect. Let's go down to your climate control system. So your climate control system is pretty simple. Temperature up, temperature down. They're synced right now, so if I hit sync, everything moves at the same time. If I hit this button separate, there we go. I just have to... Oh, it's been a long day. I do apologize. Rear settings, I can move down. I can change the rear settings to this. Then I hit sync. And then I go close that. There we go. I don't know why it wasn't setting there. All right, as you can see, now they are separated, so I can adjust all three independently. And we're all at 3 different temperatures. So that's the rear. You do now have heated seats at 3 positions and cooled seats at 3 positions. Moving down to your shifter control, park, reverse. In the reverse mode, you just pull it backwards with your foot on the brake, and it's going to give you a display here where you can change your camera modes for the backup camera, as well as this will give you where your sensors are by pushing that button. This also turns on, so if someone's coming across while, let's say, you're backing up in a parking lot, it'll send a tone to alert you as well. Put it back in park, go back. You do have drive. This is how you turn on and off your auto start and stop, engine idle stop. The button directly above it, sorry, this one here is your traction control modes. They'll adjust right here, and they adjust how the vehicle performs based on the condition you set it to. Okay. Moving on to, let's go to cruise control now. Your cruise control is fairly straightforward. I know you are coming out of an older Pilot, so this does have the Honda sensing system in it. but it's still like most Hondas will tell you when the system is armed. So push main, and you can see on the screen there's those 2 green lights right here that will come on and off. So main, the cruise control system is enabled. This is your follow distance. As you can see, those bars are adjusting. Oh, can't see my thumb there. This button here adjusts your follow distance for adaptive cruise control. And this, as you can see, we'll put the lines out. That'll denote so it knows where the edge of the road is. This button right here is the steering wheel bacon button or steering wheel heater. It's a bad joke. You do have your mirror in case somebody's in the back seat and you want to pay attention to them. Sunglass holder right here. Sunroof opens with this switch. Interior lights are this switch. I do not want to open the sunroof because I still need to fight to get all of these mosquitoes out of here before you actually get your new truck. But that should be a pretty good rundown to start with so far. I know there's a lot of new things, and I know there's a lot of new technology and things to take in with your new car. So you have me anytime you need to call. I'm always happy to help. So again, thanks so much for choosing me, and I appreciate it and look forward to taking care of all your Honda and automotive needs in the future. Take care, Sally.